Welcome back. Well, if you've been here any length of time, you know that this is a basketball town, number one, and also that nothing brings this city together more than when one of their teams is doing very well. And right now we do have a team that's doing quite well. Let's start with that good news first. The Memphis Grizzlies, Otis, I know you're a season ticket holder, a big fan. It's fun to watch John Morant. It's like everyone's saying, we actually have a star now. He's fun to watch. And my favorite moment from this past week was Steve Adams carrying away Tony Bradley of the Bulls when Ja and Tony were getting into it a little bit. And I mean, this thing has been played over and over on ESPN and everywhere else. It's I don't know, indicative, I guess, of just the unity that these guys seem to have on the court and determination, resolve, and they're having a lot of fun out there, and they're winning.
No question, Richard. And you know, I have been a season ticket holder since day one. I've been through the good times, I've been through the bad times. This is the greatest of times right here. We not only have a star, we have a superstar who is probably going to start in the All-Star game next month. So yes, this is a great time to be a Grizzlies fan. Who knows how far they can go. But even if they don't make it to the championship, this is going to be an outstanding season with just a lot of fun.
Brad, I know you're a big, you watch all the different sports media and avid reader of all of that. It's interesting to see how this is picked up and how even people you might not expect are kind of rooting for Memphis just because we are a small market franchise and they like to see us doing well right now.
Yeah, you would think Kendrick Perkins from ESPN's on the payroll. I mean, he has just been gushing about the Grizzlies for weeks and weeks. But it's not just him. I mean, the Grizzlies have been the talk of the NBA the last, since December 1st. They've won something like 23 of 28 games. And to Otis's point, you think about this team, the camaraderie they have, the chemistry. They say, we don't care who gets the credit, we support each other. Next man up. They're dealing with some health and safety protocols right now. You think about John Morant, Jaren Jackson, 22 years old, Zaire Williams, the rookie. He's really starting to play well, just 20 years old. I mean, Steven Adams is the grandpa on this team, and he's not even 30. So, I mean, you just think about just the potential. They're already exceeding expectations. And last I checked, they've beaten basically every good team on the road in the West. So I don't think the Warriors or Suns are going to want to be playing them in a potential playoff matchup.
Okay, on the other side of the coin, though, we've got the Memphis Tigers, and Reverend Whalen is certainly front and center when we come to this topic, because I think not that long ago, in fact, it was our year-ender show that he was projecting that 2022 was going to be a great year for the Tigers. Well, not so good this week, and Penny Hardaway got a little upset. Let's hear that soundbite first.
We don't have our full roster. Y'all know we don't have our full roster. Stop asking me stupid questions about if I feel like I can do something. If I had my roster like they did, then I feel like I can do whatever I want to do. I'm coaching really hard. My boys are playing really hard. I'm not embarrassed about nothing. We have 4 freshmen starting. Y'all need to act like it. Act like we got 17 to 18 and 19-year-olds out here trying to learn how to play against 22, 23, and 24-year-old guys. Come on, man. Stop disrespecting me, bro. Like, don't do that. I work too hard. I work way too hard for that. Y'all write all these articles about me, and all I do is work. We got young kids on the floor. They got young kids on the floor.
All right, Reverend Whalen, does he have a point there in criticizing my brethren in the media on some of these questions and how the team is doing?
That is my favorite clip of the year so far, Richard. Listen, man, I'm with Penny 100%. Context is everything, Richard. And the reporter who asked that particular question that Penny was responding to has a reputation of being snarky. I'm not going to call his name. Has a reputation in many circles of being a little bit sarcastic. And context is everything. He knew what he was doing. Penny knew what he was doing. And I think Penny should be commended. I agree with Penny 100%. The Memphis Tigers are the lifeblood of Memphis. The Memphis Tigers represent Memphis. Memphians are down a lot, but we always get up. I agree with him, man. I'm sorry. If you thought that this preacher right here was going to castigate Penny for using those F-bombs, I'm not going to castigate him. I'm with him 100%.
Well, very briefly
30 seconds,
there,
okay.
It's not the media's job to ask softball questions. This was an appropriate question by an appropriate columnist, and it elicited frustration. Well, they are frustrated right now, Richard, because they are losing, and they were losing when they had most of their players. But, you know, it's the media's job to ask tough questions. He answered it out of frustration. I'm okay with that. But don't blame the reporter for asking the question.
Brad, I'll let you have the final word. Got about 20 seconds.
I think the question will be, to Otis's point, will this be a galvanizing moment? I mean, will this light a fire under the team, or will it just be another sign of a season that's really going downhill? And I think we just have to tap the brakes the next time we get a good recruiting class, because it doesn't always equate just a 30-2 season.
Okay, well, time is running out for the Tigers for sure. That's going to have to do it for ABC24 this week. We appreciate you being here. My thanks to my panel and my thanks to you at home. We'll see you next week for ABC24 This Week.